Hi, I'm Charlie Sauer, president of the Market Institute and editor of U.S. Policy. A few weeks ago, Lina Khan, chair of the Federal Trade Commission, attempted to attack big businesses for their labor practices. But reality got in the way of her speech. The fact is that workers are leaving their jobs in search of more money, more freedom, and better working conditions. But the tale of empowered labor isn't exactly the story that Chair Khan wanted to tell. She wanted to deliver a story of labor mistreatment. So Chair Khan was left with a choice: deliver a speech attacking the treatment of labor by large corporations, or running and hiding because she knew the facts didn't back up her claims. Since hiding is generally frowned upon for high ranked political leaders, she went ahead and delivered the speech. She just chose to ignore the facts when she provided the policy solutions. The speech, which is really only 4 pages, is a perfect example of the strategy of the Biden administration: ignore reality and insert the reality they want to tell you, then move forward. Chair Khan started the speech by stating her idea, or understanding that the current debate surrounding antitrust has shifted away from just the idea that market consolidation can hurt consumers to now include that market consolidation also can hurt labor. While it might be truthful to say that the public isn't as concerned about the consumer welfare standard, that doesn't mean that academics and the facts behind antitrust laws and their effects have changed. She went on to frame her point by claiming that asymmetries in the labor market are becoming more acute. Or, to put it another way, she was claiming that employers are taking more advantage of their employees than they have in the past. The problem is that everyone's current experience is the opposite. We all know that restaurants and retail stores are having trouble fully staffing. We all know that even the US government is having trouble fully staffing, with teacher shortages, IRS delays, and forecast problems at the USPS. We are currently in a labor market. Workers have the power. Wages are rising quickly because demand is high. And while this shortage is proof that some workers might have been underpaid before the pandemic, it is also proof that the asymmetries were not growing more acute. Labor as a market was comfortable, and leaving a job was not comfortable. However, now the perception has changed. Workers know that demand is higher than they thought it was. Employers need workers, and wages are rising to accommodate this new market. That is how markets work. However, Chairwoman Khan either doesn't understand that workers have had this right, didn't understand what it takes to claim the right, or just wanted government in a more paternal role. The problem with government taking a more paternal role is that it hurts other areas of the economy. If a government rule is created to protect Tom and forces his employer to raise Tom's wages, then Jerry, who doesn't have any skills in the market, will find it harder to get Tom's job. Rules that increase wages by law ignore the fact that workers are paid for production. If a worker doesn't produce what they are paid, or more importantly, more than what they are paid, then they cost the employer more money. It might be nice if a wand could be waved and reality ignored and people can make whatever they want for any job at any skill level. In reality, though, the economic disparities between different skill levels drives people to work harder and learn more. And this means that companies can compete with each other to create even more jobs instead of acting as public charities. What we really need are politicians and leaders that stop creating false narratives, start dealing with real facts, and set out to solve problems, not the symptoms of the problems themselves. Chairwoman Khan has a goal, but she needs to portray workers as victims. The problem that she faces is that employees aren't victims, and conversely, employers aren't villains. We need a public policy that recognizes this fact, not rhetoric that ignores it. My name is Charlie Sauer, president of the Market Institute and editor of U.S. Policy. Thank you for watching this video. Please leave a comment below if you want us to talk about other subjects of interest to you, and hit that subscribe button. Thanks.